Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back again with another spooky reaction video. This time we're going back to Depths of Despair's channel. This one's called 5 Scary Ghost Videos That Feel Like a Horror Movie Come to Life. Let's hope with some good creepy stuff. If you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up on this video, try and pull some views in. I'd be grateful for that. If you haven't already, sub to the channel and ring the bell for alerts of new stuff going live as well. If you wouldn't mind popping by Depths of Despair's channel, drop them a sub. Show some support. The link is in the description. I'd be very grateful for that. And in the meantime, let's get the cans on, give it a watch, and let's hope we get scared.
Upstairs. A man named Taylor was told by his girlfriend that her house is haunted, as she lives alone and would often hear footsteps coming from upstairs when she's in the house. Taylor didn't believe her and always thought it was just because the floorboards were old and made creaking sounds once in a while. But late one evening, while his girlfriend is still at work, Taylor is home alone in her house when he hears the unmistakable sound of footsteps coming from upstairs. So he pulls his phone out and captures this.
My front camera is smashed, but I'm here at my girlfriend's house by myself. She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now. I always say it's not haunted because the house is a little old. But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs. I will swing on a ghost, or if it's a person, I don't care. Who's up there? Oh my God, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
He actually did as well. Plus,
Footsteps can be heard moving around upstairs, and as he stands halfway up the staircase, what sounds like footsteps running down towards him are heard. Taylor decides to throw a punch at whatever it may be, but he explains that ever since this night, they have started to hear more sounds in the house, but have yet to post any further updates. Just what may be lurking upstairs. Let me know what you think.
chucking nukes at bloody ghosts, man. What a guy. I don't know, the initial bangs and stuff didn't really sound like footsteps as such. It did on the stairs, but that's just mental. The guy taking a swing at it, man. Class.
Family haunting. A man from Mexico explains that recently strange things have started happening around his house. He has no idea what is going on, but him and his wife are extremely concerned for their children's safety, and the activity seems to be steadily increasing and getting worse. So he posts these videos in hopes that someone would be able to assist them with what's going on around their house. Ever since these strange occurrences began, he decided to set up some security cameras around the house to monitor what's going on. Although they have no audio, one day his family are relaxing on the sofa together when the camera captures this.
Vean la puerta, cómo se mueve ese carrito de mi hijo, el cual está sentado con mi esposa y mi hija. Mi esposa ni se percata de ese suceso. Ella se percata cuando va a pasar lo siguiente. Vean cómo se empieza a mover el sillón mecedor, amigos. Aquí mi esposa no se había ni percatado. Al parecer, creo que mi hijo, si no mal veo, como que él es el que se percata.
The kids looking at it.
Vean. Y ahí va más rápido. Como si alguien se hubiera sentado y se hubiera subido. Obviamente ellos corren, amigos. Ayúdenme, por favor.
His son is on the sofa with his mum when all of a sudden his RC car drives past outside by itself, which seems to go unnoticed by the family. Then a rocking chair starts rocking really fast, causing the family to run outside. But this is only just the beginning of things. The father explains that whenever his 4-month-old daughter gets restless and begins to cry, creepy events seem to follow afterwards. as if the child can sense it.
Realmente estamos bastante preocupados, más que nada por nuestros hijos y también por nuestra...
Again, I sort of bring it up. It seems odd if you're staging stuff to get your kids involved in things like this, but the car, anybody could be moving that from anywhere if it's remote control, obviously. And the chair, I don't know, there could be someone sat under the camera as such, but the way the kid looks at it for a while and doesn't really react until the mother does.
nuestra
I don't
hija de
know.
4 meses. Como siempre, mi hija
Weird.
cada vez que va a pasar ese tipo de sucesos, siempre se pone inquieta.
One night, their daughter suddenly wakes up and starts crying around 3 a.m. Then, as he mentioned, strange activity follows, and he hears something creepy. Take a look.
Vente, vente, vente. Te están tocando.
Sí. La niña empezó a llorar.
Ya no haga mucho ruido para ver quién es. No prendas. ¿Cómo rápido? Ay, está bien inquieta, ¿verdad?
Sí.
I mean, you will be with someone banging.
Ya son casi las 3 de la mañana. ¿Dónde están las llaves? Hoy. No se ve. Voy a abrirlo.
What are they banging on?
Ya. Ahí quédate, espérame. No hay nadie. No hay nadie, no hay nadie. No, uy, otra vez. No se ve nadie. Así menos. ¿Quién será? No es nadie, Ceci. Yo creo que ya nos subimos a dormir. Ya. Vámonos. Vámonos porque igual le voy a enseñar la hora. Siempre pasa lo mismo. Miren. Son casi las 3 de la mañana. 25. Siempre hace lo mismo, ¿verdad? Ya vamos a...
Just leave the door open.
Voy a cerrar otra vez.
Knocking can be heard coming from the front door near 3 a.m., but whenever they go to check, there's nobody there. On another night around 3 a.m., he's up late by himself playing Xbox, when he begins to hear something terrifying coming from around the kitchen. Watch closely.
Buenas noches. Estoy jugando Xbox. Escuchen.
Bloody motley.
¿Qué es eso? Son casi las 3 de la mañana. Hay alguien allá afuera.
That's weird.
Hay alguien atrás. Ahí está parado.
What we're looking at here?
Ahí hay alguien. No veo nada. Voy a subirme. Voy a dormir.
What sounds like a woman crying around his kitchen can be heard, but when he looks through the glass, he sees nothing strange. Some people in the comments asked why he didn't go to check, as it could be a woman in need of help, but others stated that this is a trick from an evil entity to pretend to be a vulnerable woman so that he can open the door and welcome it inside his house. Luckily,
We've
it
already
seems
done
like
that.
he hasn't opened it yet, but that won't stop whatever it is from trying to get in and disturb his daughter. Late one night, the mother is trying to relax with her daughter and prepare her to sleep, when she suddenly starts getting restless and the father receives a motion detection alert shortly afterwards, only to see something absolutely terrifying.
Observa los movimientos de mi hija de 4 meses, cómo ya está casi dormida y ahorita en un ratito como que se altera. El video no tiene audio, así que por eso se lo estoy relatando. Vean ahí cómo se alteró mi hija y ve directamente hacia el portón. Miren, ahí está observando, ahí se asomó algo. Vean eso. Vean lo extraño que el color de piel que tiene eso, vean. Y mi hija ahí está alterada y si se dan cuenta, no deja de mirar hacia el portón. Vean, mi hija está mirándolo. Ahí.
Someone or something that looks extremely pale with white glowing eyes can be seen peeking out from behind the door, looking straight at his daughter, causing her to react and cry before it quickly retracts behind the door and vanishes. The family are left deeply disturbed by this encounter and are now starting to believe that something might be trying to attach itself to the little girl. Just who or what is this watching the girl? Until we get some more answers, this one remains a mystery.
There's a lot to take in there. I'm sort of at a loss as to where to start, to be honest. The first clip, like I said, the car, anybody could be doing that. And the chair could be ducking down underneath the camera and just sort of manipulating one of the runners on it. But I say it was more the kid's reaction to that one. He didn't seem shocked when he noticed it. At first, he just sort of sat and watched it, quite nonchalant. The banging and the crying noises. Again, I sort of mentioned it there. It's weird. Like, you wouldn't expect people to have the kids involved in something like that, especially a baby. Like, you wouldn't have someone banging on your door at 3 o'clock in the morning if you've got a baby just for attention. But I don't know. People are people, I guess. But And then that last one with the creepy figure thing. Again, like, would you traumatize your baby enough by getting someone to dress up and sort of look at it? I don't know. What do you guys make of that? Let us know. Like I said, there's a lot to take in with that one.
Hiding. A man from Vietnam was sleeping in his bedroom normally like any other day, when all of a sudden he wakes up just after 3 a.m. and has an overwhelming feeling like he's being watched. And
Lots of stuff happening about 3 a.m. The only thing that happens, I think, is the bloody son-in-law getting up and going for his bloody midnight munchies.
decides to take a video of the room to see what's there. He doesn't see anything strange, but it's important to note that underneath the counter in the back of the room, there's a hole on the floor that he has no idea where it leads to. So understandably, when he wakes up, he feels more paranoid. And with good reason, because on another night, he wakes up around 3 a.m. again with the same feeling. This time he takes a picture of the area and noticed something utterly terrifying. Watch closely. A small dark figure with a creepy pale face can be seen just hiding in the dark hole under the counter at the end of the room. Completely terrified, he immediately left the room after realizing what he had seen and quickly got to work putting objects over the hole to fill it in. However, the next day he woke up around the same time.
What the fuck are you? What's this hole? Like an actual hole in the ground?
Again, so he quickly searches the room to make sure it's all clear.
Is it actually moving as well?
Luckily, he doesn't see anything strange, but he hasn't been able to shake the feeling that something is watching him. So he is unable to sleep peacefully, and he worries that this thing will come back and hide in another part of the room. Hopefully, he covered the hole when this figure was inside, and not while it was lurking around his house. But just who or what is this? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.
That's fucking weird, that, man. What? I mean, it could just be pareidolia, but it seemed to move. I don't know. It did seem to move. But I don't know what it means by a hole, like an actual hole in the ground, or is it just this alcovey bit he's talking about? Well, that's just freaky, that, mind. I don't like that.
If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespairyt.
Late at night.
A woman named Holly is a recovering addict whose page is completely dedicated to all sorts of recovery videos, helping others who might be struggling out there, except for one particular video that stands out. Late one night, while Holly is sleeping, she suddenly wakes up to the sounds of footsteps in her house. Creeped out as she's alone, she thinks about calling her boyfriend, but decides to pull her phone out and go check what's there. This is what she captured.
I woke up like 10 minutes ago and I could hear like somebody walking about my house and nobody's here. I need to get up and check. Paddy will get up and check. And like the wind's blowing outside. Oh fuck. Oh, you can. Hello? Who's there? Hello? Oh my god, oh my god. Oh no, God, yeah.
The noises, but I don't know. Again, I wouldn't say there were footsteps as such.
I'm not joking.
Strange sounds can be heard coming from all around the house, but as Holly searches the place, she finds nobody there. Shortly after, she returns to her bed. Then the noises can be heard again, but this time much closer. Holly explains that she wasn't able to get any sleep that night and ended up staying awake under the covers for the rest of the night until morning, when the sounds just faded away. Just what did Holly capture in her house? Real ghost or not, I'll let you be the judge. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload.
Yeah, there was noises. Definite noises, but not sure about footsteps as such. I mean, boards do creak and things, but I suppose most of the time they do require some sort of pressure on them, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see if there's any follow-up on that one. Let us know what you guys think.
The night shifts. A man named Javier Briones works the night shifts as a highway security guard stationed at an outpost somewhere in Uruguay. He explains that for the last few days he has been hearing someone knocking on the outpost door, but as he patrols the surrounding area, he never found anybody there. Late one night on another night shift, Javier does a live stream and explains what's been going on when he hears the knocking again, and this time he sees it. Watch closely.
Tanto rato, 15 segundos ya, cabros. Están golpeados, ustedes están escuchando. Les voy a mostrar cómo está afuera para que vean que afuera tampoco anda nadie. Miren, no se ve nadie afuera. Está la moto ahí, acá no hay nadie tampoco. Acá no hay nadie tampoco. Están golpeando, se escucha, les muestro igual.
As he pans the camera from each side of the window, the figure of a creepy pale woman can be seen through the window, slowly moving her head and looking at him, but the strange things don't stop there.
Las dos manos, que me comentaron que mostrar las dos manos cuando va a hacer de nuevo, para mostrar también.
I struggle to say that there, to be honest. It's quickly flick back. We'll probably show us again in a second, but let's flick back and have a look.
Miren, no se ve nadie afuera. Está la moto ahí, acá no hay nadie
I'm assuming it's this we're talking about.
tampoco. Acá no hay nadie tampoco. Están golpeando, se escucha, les muestro igual.
As he pans the camera from each side of the window, the figure of a creepy pale woman can be seen through the window, slowly
seem to
moving her
move.
head and looking at him, but the strange things don't stop there.
Las dos manos, que me comentaron que mostrar las dos manos cuando va a hacer de nuevo, para mostrar también que no soy yo. Y hago este video, bueno, el turno de noche, ya como el 20, hago este video para que ustedes lo compartan también y ver si a alguien más le pasa. Para eso son estos videos del turno de noche, lo grabo para eso. Y pasó rápido. Miren, se acaba de caer esto solo, weón. Miren, estaba acá, estaba ahí y se acaba de caer solo.
Javier doesn't open the door as objects start falling off their position on their own, and the knocking continues, but this is just the start of it. On another foggy night, while Javier is patrolling the vicinity, he hears knocking on the outpost once again and decides to investigate.
Están golpeando, no esperé nada, 20 minutos. Acaba de caer una niebla, voy a hacer una ronda.
As he continues to patrol while hearing the knocking, he notices a dark figure in the distance just watching him.
Bueno, cabrón, 3 de la mañana y se ve como una silueta de un hombre parada allá.
Not a figure?
Está muy lejos, por eso no se ve tan bien. Voy a dar todo el zoom para que vean ahí.
A dark silhouette can be seen just standing in front of a tree, not moving at all. Eventually, Javier lost sight of this figure as he continued his patrol. Till this day, he has no idea what has been causing this strange haunting. and believes it could be the spirit of somebody who once lost their life on this highway. But it looks terrifying, so as always, let me know what you think. Ready to watch another one?
Yeah, some creepy stuff there. Appreciate that, Depths. As I said at the beginning, if you wouldn't mind popping by his video, dropping a sub, the link is in the description. Be grateful for that. Hit the thumbs up on this video to try and draw some views in. And if you want to discuss any of the clips in here, just drop them in the comments and have a chat. There was some pretty weird stuff. That last one in particular, I don't know what to make of that one. And the Scottish girl, like, there was something. I don't know what, but there was something. But yeah, there's quite a lot to mull over and consider in there. Let us know what you guys make of it all. And in the meantime, we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.